We're going to be right back with it. As you see the title, we're going to talk about the future.
All right, we're back, guys. Fucking goddamn. All right, we're live on YouTube. We're live on Rumble. We're live on Twitch, and we're also live
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
on motherfucking Rumble. Locals, our local Patreon station, and we're live there too. For you guys who watching the show, please like the goddamn show. You ninja motherfuckers. I mean,
You better explain that. Remember last time people got offended.
oh, they did?
Those are people, yeah, people who sit outside and just watch that type of ninja.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to
Those
explain.
people.
All right, look, guys. If you're watching the show and you're not watching it live, only thing I ask you to do is just go to that thing and hit the thumbs up. We have over 100 and some odd people watching our shows every week, and we only have about 20 thumbs up, maybe less than that. And it's all because you guys are not literally trying to support the show. And you just support it just by taking your mouse and clicking that thumbs up. It's not going to kill you. It's not hurting you at all. You know, it's going to help us in the
Doesn't
long run.
cost you anything.
Yeah, doesn't cost you anything. Matter of fact, I just hit the thumbs up on my own damn show. You know what I'm saying? So why do I got to do that? You know what I'm saying? So all you guys who are watching the show, if you're watching the show, hit the thumbs up. Please, you know, it doesn't hurt to hit the thumbs up. It helps the show. I don't care about YouTube. I don't care about Twitch. I don't care about locals. I care about Rumble. You see my hat? My hat says Rumble. So please
Rumble.
hit the thumbs up. I don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of you guys in here right now. You guys still not hitting the thumbs up. Come on now.
Just hit
Make
the
it
button,
happen.
man.
Just hit the button. Hit the button.
Hit the button.
All right. My chat hasn't caught up yet, but I see it on. There it is. Hit the button, thumbs up. Yeah, WK say hit the thumbs up button, bitches. You know, come on, bitches. Hit the thumbs up button. You know what I'm saying? I see you guys in here. Just hit it.
Yeah,
And
it goes a long way for us, for real. Sometimes
yeah.
people don't think it does anything, but it does.
Yeah, I was trying to help the damn show. Oh shit, we got some different ads coming through tonight, Al.
All right.
So
Woo.
what am I doing here? So okay, so let's go ahead and thank who sponsors this show.
Yeah.
And that's what am I trying to do here? Oh, that's Saber Team Goddamn Tactical. There you go.
Yep.
I gotta step away. I'll be right back.
Yep. And one of the things that with Saber Team, we also have a partnership with Right to Bear. As you can see, you hit that button right there and you will save some money because it takes you to Right to Bear's website and type in SABER in their promo code and they will take off a percentage of your new membership. The reasons why we like Right to Bear, we say it on a weekly basis, but one of the main reasons is that as soon as you sign up, it's yours. They got you covered fully. There's no waiting period. There's no 30 days. It's straight up. As soon as you sign up, you're in. They cover you for everything once you sign up. Right? Pay your dues. Stay up to date on your dues, and you're fine. They have training available, so they have not only like they'll ship you out or give you opportunities to go to somebody like what we do, actual firearms training, but they also have training online where you can read about different things of legal as well as firearms and reviews and things like that. One of the things also with the training I was talking about last week, you can go there and find out what states have reciprocity with your state. So if you have a weapon in the state of Georgia weapon carry license, but other places concealed carry license, you have one of those, and you want to find out if you can go somewhere on travel, go to their website. they'll let you know, and it gives you more details as to what you can carry and how. Some places you can carry concealed, but you have to have 10-round magazines, and then not a 15-round magazine with only 10 rounds, but an actual dedicated 10-round magazine, and that's it. So a total of 11 rounds in the gun. So those are type of little things that Right to Bear can help you out with when you go to their website. So
Mhm.
there's a lot of information that's out there with Right to Bear that you can use once you become a member, and they'll add those things on. Plug and play. You decide what you want to be covered for, how your lifestyle is. So it's not just one blanket and you try to fit in. No reimbursement, so you don't have to come up with the money. In some cases, retainers for decent lawyers in the 10,000s. It's a lot of money. So these guys come out right away. One of the key things as well is that once you make that first phone call, you're speaking to a lawyer. You're not speaking to a call taker who's going to transfer you over, and then you're nervous and you say, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. And now that's evidence. You say that to the lawyer, he's going to tell you to, get yourself together and wait till I get there. Don't talk to anybody.
But make sure you don't use the same phone after you call 911 to talk to your lawyer, because that line can still be open
Mm-hmm.
and they can still record what you're telling that your lawyer. So be
Yep.
careful of
If
that.
you make sure you clear it. And again, there's a lot of stuff that you need to pay attention to
Oh
because
yeah.
you'll be upset,
Mm-hmm.
and
Get yourself in
rightfully so.
trouble.
Yep.
They'll record that call,
Yep.
and it can be
Thank you.
used. They'll be used against you, and
It will.
yeah,
It
at
will.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep.
So
So make sure you have coverage. Look at it. Do your research, and again, we give our thumbs up to Right to Bear. And as Big Shooter says, if you support the Second Amendment and you want, what's that? I can't see it.
if you want mega, then hit the thumbs up button. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, if you support the Second Amendment, and it is what it is. I mean, hit the
Yeah.
thumbs up button.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're, and everybody knows you got to be on the right now, because
Oh yeah.
the Democrats are talking about taking your gun rights. So
I-
if you're
If something's going to happen, if that occurs, that they guarantee that they will not just let it roll.
no,
Current guy let it roll because
it's stupid.
for a reason, but he let it roll.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything. He hasn't done anything. He
But
tried
this
that gun safety act, but it didn't go through. But
but
I'm
this
telling you, the
female
next one,
maniac,
mhm,
she's gonna try to do something.
got to,
Oh yeah, yeah,
got to,
yeah. She's gonna make
got
it
to.
happen.
Yep, she got to.
All right,
Got to.
then.
So yeah, so then you go there, and if you ever had any issues and you wonder why you were always low left, or why when you fire rounds and you point it and your point of aim and your point of impact are two different places, reach out to Saber Team Tactic, because we have a private class for you, and we'll get you on board and we'll get you up to speed. I want you guys to think about that. I like that. That I just came up with that one. I
Yeah, that
like
was
that
great.
that
That was
intake.
great. That was
Yeah,
great. I like that.
yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
So conceal carry and stop the bleed is what we did
Wi-
past weekend,
yeah.
and it is what it is. So any of these topics that you see here, we can bring out for small groups, including stop the bleed, PCC, shotgun classes, things like that. We bring it out for small groups. We can't do it individually. Can't do it individually because it's too intensive to do it individually. What do you
Right.
think? Mhm.
What's that? Individually? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
with
know.
some of the bigger classes.
I gotta have those last two classes. Gotta have two or more.
Mhm. Right. That's what I
Preferably,
said. Just a small group.
preferably three.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
But
one. We'll jump in with them.
yeah.
Yep.
So
But
yeah.
yeah, some of these classes they require that you have a partner. We just can't, make believe there's somebody there, because you actually have to move and things of that nature. So
Right.
it's
And
very intricate.
I can sometimes I used to bring in ringers, fillers to
Mhm.
help out with the classes. You know what I'm saying? To go
Right.
through and fill the seat and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So I know I can probably get some fillers. I
Right.
definitely I know that.
Hmm. Yeah, we have a cadre of guys that are
Yeah.
willing to show up. And
Yeah.
all the shoot, they'll shoot. As long as you say we're shooting, they're showing up.
Yeah. Yeah. All expenses paid.
Yeah.
Just
I don't
bring
know
your
about that
guns.
part.
No, well, yeah. They don't have to pay anything, range fees and nothing like that when I use a
Yeah,
filler.
bring their own ammo.
That's what they got to do that and bring
Okay,
their
you
own
said all
snacks.
expensive because if some of those guys heard what you said, they will record it and bring it out to the range. They said you said.
And I'll be like, get the
There you
fuck
go.
out of here,
The hand
motherfucker.
of God is gonna have to come down and strike somebody. You right. You. I'm just
But
trying to help you out.
I understand. All right. Yeah. 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 People do take words too literally. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Those
And
guys show up, man, and be standing there and said, I'm here.
yeah, right. Right. Yeah. Especially the ones I know.
Alfonso said. So,
Hmm.
but anyway, rifle and tactical gear class is coming up. And that
Oh,
one,
no.
which
We
one
got,
is September? One
you
is
talking about
September.
the Stop the Bleed
Stop the
September
bleed in
29th?
medical and right. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah.
That's a great class, not only for the information that's being utilized and broadcast and talked about, spoken about, trained, transfer, good stuff. Stop the bleed. Never know when you're going to need it. Tourniquets, Israeli gauze, trauma, um, triage, keeping people from going in shock, mitigating shock, all that good stuff spoken about and taught in this class. Key to this one also is pop and smoke because then you have to do all that stuff with smoke around in a haze and still remember what you're supposed to do on the spot. So a whole lot of repetitions on this. Repetition, repetition, repetition. By the time you leave here, you'll have a full understanding of how to use an Israeli gauze and how to carry and use a tourniquet.
Hmm. And,
Single
and,
for
and,
yourself and helping another person.
and move bodies. You're going to learn how to
Yeah.
do that too.
And all right, learning about it. And that's a key thing too, because a lot of people think, I just pick them up. No, you got to make sure that they're stable enough to be moved. And then
Yeah.
on top of that, how do you move them?
Yeah.
Sometimes you may have to grab them by the legs, sometimes by the arms, somewhere in between. Certain carries that are done, single man, a double man, those type of things you got to pay attention to, and then you learn them. And we
Right.
we bring all that stuff out there.
Right.
All right, so that's it. But the key to that also is the experience of having smoke pop, because that is as close as you can get to chaos without losing it,
Hmm.
and be able to have a good time and have experience that you can't go anywhere to do that unless you're on some type of private property somewhere. And even most of the guys don't want that happening out there, because if you don't know what you're doing with it, you can cause a problem.
Yeah. Death.
Yeah, or fire. You start destroying property if you do it wrong.
Yeah.
You
What's
know,
true? Yeah.
Trust me, I've seen it done wrong, where people think that they have he's got the fire extinguisher, and then the guy thinks he's got the fire extinguisher. That guy, and they find out there's only one fire extinguisher, and it's
Turns
like,
into
what?
Kingstone cops. Yeah.
Yeah,
Keystone cops. Yeah.
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 Who bought the fire extinguisher?
Yeah. Bubba.
Right. And then it's silence, and it's like, oh shit.
Right.
So that's one of those deals. Then we have rifle and tactical gear class. That's the end of the year. Bring it all
That's
together, right?
the best class of the year.
Yep. And you got to have intermediate skills or better.
Yeah.
Meaning that you have to be able to run your rifle and your pistol without any help from anybody. It causes it incurs a malfunction, you fix it. Marksmanship and ability to shoot, you got to be there. You got to be able to put rounds on target when we say, hey, shoot that. You're not like, well, what do you want me to know? You got to hit it. You got to hit it. There's no detailing. We're not going to go over, okay, well, you got to do this. You got to hold it like this. It's straight up. This is it.
Yeah. You should already know that stuff before you come out
Yeah,
there.
exactly. And
Yeah.
if you're not, that's okay. Get with us and we can take you through one of the other classes and get you ready for that, which we've had
Yeah.
a number of guys do.
Yeah.
All right. Really good class. Gear. If you have any gear that you've ever bought and you want to test it, bring it to this class, because this
Right.
will put you through the test. So many opportunities going in and out of your pouches, different magazines. If your gun will run with these magazines, ammunition, will you bring out some steel case ammunition and try that? See if your gun fires steel case. The way I look at it is, if your gun can't shoot steel case, then it shouldn't be shot.
Yeah.
Your gun
Yeah.
should be able to shoot everything: steel case, aluminum, nickel, brass, all of that, all the casings. You should be able to shoot all of them. And I know some people, big shooter, don't you start. I know some people only shoot brass and nickel in their guns, and that's cool. But in a shit hit the fan world, You may
You
only
got to
get
be
a
able to,
certain number,
yeah,
right?
you
You
got to
only
shoot
come
what you got to
across
shoot.
aluminum.
Yeah,
Shoot, right.
yeah,
So I understand. He got
yeah.
on me the other day. We were talking that junk, and I was like, "Oh boy." I agree. I understand. I mean, especially
Right.
when you competing. I don't want nothing that
That's
doesn't go
different.
boom.
That's
Right.
different.
Yeah.
But when it comes to real life, well, I always say this class right here, nobody else is teaching this class because I
Hmm.
developed it on active duty. So if you want to learn something and get your wee wee hard, this is a class. You know what I'm saying? And go back to the top, hit the laser engraving. Laser engraving. I'm going to be at a show after Labor Day, Palmetto. Oh no, Paulding Meadows Art and Crafts Festival. It's at 906 Elderberry Lane, Villa Rica, Georgia. And I'll be there on September 7th and September 8th. That's a Saturday. And a Saturday, they're open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Free parking. Children under 12 are
Free.
free. Yeah, free. And I'm at booth 162 and 161. I got two booths, and we'll be there. And just look for the Saber Team Tactical flag flying, and you'll be able to see us. And I have the flag flying. I got a banner on the table, and you'll definitely be able to see us. And we're gonna have a bunch of stuff out there, and it's gonna be a great show. We're expecting to see about, I don't know, 7,000 people or more. And
Mhm.
so if you come out, they got food, they got all types of arts and crafts, great for the kids, family, or just an individual who just want to come out and spend a day and have a good time. And it's a really good thing out there. And this is our third year actually doing this, and you'll really see some good stuff. Some of the stuff I do, plaques. I don't sell the magazines at the shows. I do sell some leather patches and dog tags and stuff. But if you need anything special for graduation, retirement, anything like that, hit me up, saberteamtactical@gmail.com, and we'll go from there. And yeah, you can't go wrong in that. Let's see. We got Big Shooter. Yeah, MAGA is Make America Great Again. Yes, it is. And Unfolding Joker, good evening. How you doing? Tulane, what's up, man? And how you doing? Thank you for stopping through. You guys just give us a thumbs up on the show. Please give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up on the show.
We're moving up
Because
halfway.
we only got two thumbs up, and I gotta hit the thumbs up on my
I
own
got five
show.
now. I see
Yeah.
five.
Oh, you see five? I need to
Yeah,
refresh. Yeah.
we're rolling up.
Okay. Yeah, I probably gotta refresh it. I see two. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
All right.
you got to refresh it. But
Oh
I'm,
my
I'm
mind.
laughing at Big Shooter, man. Oh my goodness gracious! I knew it.
Uh,
I knew it. That's why I tried to get on it beforehand.
okay. So I need to put tonight's topic up. And
Hmm.
tonight's topic is
It's up. The
no,
next
no, no.
generation of firearms instructors, or you
Yeah.
switching it?
Yeah, I had to put it back up. Remember, I
Okay.
took it down for the thing. Next generation. Oh, look like Omar's trying to step in. When he comes up, we'll bring him in. You
Hmm.
see?
Hmm.
And next generation of firearms instructors. These are oh, okay. Go ahead and read that. What you said.
I'm too
You're too
cheap to
cheap to
buy
buy brass
brasses
ammo,
ammo.
Al. Yeah, I said
Yeah,
it.
I said it.
You got a double.
Mm-mm.
Yo,
Yeah.
Hey, what's going
Oh,
on, bro?
yeah, Omar. What's up, my man? How
what's
you
up? What's
doing?
up?
What's up?
All right.
Uh,
Okay, I see the rumble. I see the rumble caps. Okay, I'm okay.
yeah,
See it.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
I wonder,
I
can I
like.
switch it? Oh, I can switch it around.
Yeah, you good.
Let's see.
I'm a.
There you go. Yeah, so it'd be better
Yeah.
how I look aesthetic
Hmm.
wise.
Yep.
Or there, we just put you over here. There you go. That's
Okay,
even
That'll work.
better. We
calm
got you.
down.
So we
Cool.
got Omar in the house. Yep.
What's up? What's
And
up?
Big Shooter is, you know who Big Shooter is, right there,
Hmm.
Omar.
Um.
Yeah, he
You
was
saw
out there
you
with you
saw him
yesterday.
you saw him yesterday.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, that's his name. Okay,
Right, right,
17L. Okay, got you, got you. I
right,
see you. I
right,
Hmm.
see you.
right, right, right.
And
Yeah.
unfolding joke, I believe, is the gentleman that you spoke with the last time you were on in reference to all the
All
historical
the AK.
pieces.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right,
the
cool.
AK
Yeah,
What's
guy.
going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
he's very very man. He stays. You can't shake him. I mean, we're
Hmm.
different topics we're talking about, and he's still right there. He's still right there. I'm like,
Right.
wow.
Oh man.
He
Hey.
goes
Yeah.
deep, man. Deep waters. Right.
Right.
So we're going to talk about this here, the firearms instructors in the next generation. And this also goes along with passing the torch of the Second Amendment on to the next generation as well. One of the things that we saw a big increase around 20 with 19 and 2021 was like all the just add water is what I call them instructors. All those guys are doing it online. I think it was USCCA that was pushing it out there. And then you had guys that it was almost like video games. They were just leveling up, and they didn't have experience. They didn't have they just took a course. And I think it was about $500. I mean, it's a decent investment.
Oh
And
yeah.
all these guys came out and you saw all the
Not this guys,
markings.
girls too.
Well, I say guys is a relative term. I'm not saying guys and girls.
I'm gonna say
His
guys
and her,
girls.
his and her.
They was about the same. You can put
Yeah.
12 of them in one room, and
Yep.
they led to one instructor.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And the thing about it is, real quick, Al mentioned it earlier when we was getting started. You don't see them anymore. You
No.
saw ads everywhere. Everybody was putting it. Everybody was training something. You don't see it anymore. Now you see the journey, and they're taking. And the thing that I like that I see on some of them that are still around is that they're actually taking courses from people who know better.
Because they know their stuff was trash. And so what they had to do, they knew it was trash. They got bad reviews. People wasn't coming back. And now they had no students. So in order to make themselves look good, they had to take classes in order to look more professional. You know what I'm
just
saying?
even get knowledge, man. You just because you can shoot and you can do it doesn't mean that you can teach other people. It just doesn't. If you don't have experiences that develop you as a shooter or anything, how do you then translate that information down? Think about this. One of the greatest basketball players ever was Michael Jordan. When he tried to coach, never won a championship as a coach. He won it as a player. He retired, came back, and won a championship. But when he tried to coach on his own, he was
horrible.
Average coach.
Horrible. Yeah. And they wasn't average. He was a tyrant. And
that's because he treated his players the way he developed himself. And then to get to that level that he's at, you got to be a dog.
Yeah.
You got to do it every day. You can't be doing it a little bit here, a little bit there. You want to win, you got to do it and be the last one out the gym.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the same thing with firearms. Like this guy. I'm going to read this right here from Unfolding Joker. The lives are always great, but even better when Omar joins the panel. And that's right. And I agree with that because when I'm telling you, when this guy first started shooting, it was one of those deals where it was kind of like, all right, we're having a good time and we're maybe go to some competitions and things like that. But he's out there every week, if not once, at least twice a week, at least once a week, if not twice. And he's dedicated to it where I've seen the progression and the transformation. What is it now? Almost 12, 13 years.
Just about.
Right.
And weird to think about it. But
and when I told him that he was going to be an instructor with us, he looked at me and said, "You sure? Dude, you were way over qualified for most of these basic courses." And he had put himself in that mode of being a student that he never realized the mastery that he had acquired at a certain point. And I'm telling you, I said the word mastery. Yes, I did say that because I agree. I believe that.
Thank you.
Right. Because I mean, dude, we do these little competitions all the time out there, and like I know, if it ain't me, it's you.
Yeah, and I don't know how these guys do it. They be out there shooting in the freaking heat, and I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
I know that was rare to see yesterday. I was like, "What?" He called me. I said, "Oh my god!"
But like, them two big ass fans was out there, right?
yeah. But that was clever though. Look, that kept it nice and cool. Yeah, sit there and have
keep it moving. But I think big shooter, you're on the same line that I was going to go to next. Is that a lot of them? These guys are leveling up, right? And during COVID, being home for hours on end, the courses are out there, and certain companies were given certificates. Basically, like you said, they got the money from the newbies during COVID. They took the money and ran.
But this is how they.
Capitalizing on it.
Most of these guys came off of Facebook. They was in these stupid Facebook groups talking about all this gun stuff, and all of a sudden these guys got a bright idea. You know what? I know more about guns than you do, so I might as well go get my bullshit certificates from the C whatever the AA bullshit, and and you come pay me 70 to 100 and something dollars, and I'll teach you bullshit I don't know that I learned from them motherfuckers on a correspondent course. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And,
one of the things that I saw with it is that the assessment part. That's what I saw. The biggest problem is that I had people who came after they went to one of those guys because those guys were a lot cheaper.
And they still couldn't
the guy
shoot.
was doing $35 a class, bro. $35.
What?
$35 a class. What the hell?
How
is
long?
that? For an hour.
Oh my god.
$35 a class. And it's like this is and those people when they would tell me they were ready and they want to be intermediate, and I'm running through the basic course that we do. It's a real simple course. 2 rounds in each magazine. Well, how many magazines they have? Fire 2, reload, fire 2, reload, fire 2 until you complete. That's it. I just want to see you handling the gun.
True.
And they would just
fail on that.
Yes. Yes. We got to start from okay, this is a muzzle, this is the trigger, this is the grip. Bullets go into this, which is called a magazine.
Right.
We had to start from there because it was like I don't know what they went through in that hour course, but it wasn't enough to satisfy me.
It's
that this person's paying me now.
The hour course is not hands-on. It's all like I said, it's a correspondent course. You take it online and you just read, and I guess you're watching videos, and from there they're like, oh, I can do that. And and then they go down to a certified instructor and go down to the range and shoot, and they talk them through it, and I think the targets they got to shoot at is no more than like 2 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not really anything stressful. They may shoot a magazine full of ammunition. It's a joke. And it's a real joke, man. And so you see these guys come out there, and when you see them come out to the, I used to see them come out to the range, and they come out to the range with these fucking chips on their goddamn shoulders. And I'll be like, why are you walking around with this fucking swagger like you fucking the baddest damn son bitch out here on the range? Even the women walking like that. The women walking like they're Clint Eastwood too.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Like I know, it was never about that. It's never about that.
No, but they thought it was
a training environment.
But that's the way they act. They acted like that, And they'll come out there, be swaggering. Then they be like, and then they have the nerve to ask, how long you been an instructor? I say, I've been at this game since 2011. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I feel like I've watched both of you guys in courses or giving courses where people thought they knew, and when the pressure got actually applied, and not even by you guys, just your demeanor and how you are, because you know how serious it is, they started to fold. Like they might have come in there with their chest out, but they left there shook. And it was an understanding that, oh, I thought I knew and I really didn't. That 1 hour course I took, that YouTube lesson I had made me feel like I was the perfect one, clearing my house and doing all of that. That makes it. And then when you were out there and there's really heat applied,
there were guys that
figuratively and literally, because the gun being hot, hot is a thing that they're like, oh, it's hot. It's like, yeah. Why? Like people always ask me why I have gloves, and it's like, I mean, I could explain it to you, but you won't get it, because then you're gonna want, like, if I say I'm gonna go to the range, everybody's thinking, oh, you're gonna shoot like 5 bullets and then take a photo and look, take it's like, nah,
eat a half a bucket of chicken or whatever. You know what I'm saying? talk shit, tell jokes. Nah. We're gonna get those guns warm. We're gonna get them hot. You know what I'm saying? And we're not.
But what about the ones that own a lot of guns, right? And they just know, just because they own a lot of guns, and that they know what they're supposed to know. And then they come out and they get offended because you say, hey, you're holding it this way and you need to do it this way. And they say, wasn't I doing that? And then Al has to get them in the hoist and give them the whole, snatch them up. And I'm like, whoa.
Yep.
Yeah. Because his attitude just goes right out the window.
I saw his eyes get big because he lifted it. He slowly started getting lifted off the ground, and I'm kind of like, I'm kind of doty do, like, he's long as he's not pulling the trigger or whatever, and then he's just like, this isn't good. This isn't good. Hey, let's go. 'Cause he didn't know how real it was getting ready to get. It's just serious. It's not a joke. You know,
Yep, exactly. And that's the thing that I was mentioning earlier is that you take it, Omar, you took it serious to the point where it was lifestyle.
I've
It
never had
was-
to. I've never had to say one word to Omar when I
Mhm.
needed help for anything. I look at Omar; he's already there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
you already vetted him. I already knew Omar was the shit, so I didn't have to fucking question nothing. Even though Omar said I was an asshole in that one shoot.
Oh, you were.
Fucking-
You were. You were.
I won't forget that, Omar.
Hey,
Fuck
hey.
you.
You were.
Hey, look, it's one of those things. That's the thing, though. Look, I usually I didn't feel. I felt like similar when I first met Al too. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna be a hard ass. Like, I don't know. But then it was like, ultimately, it was like, okay, that's because he's taking it serious and I'm gonna take it serious. So then it shows. It's like, yeah, all right, we're here for the same reason. Like,
Right.
ain't no pressure. I fucking
Right.
love it. Shit, if you
But
don't
see,
call me,
that's the
if
thing
I
that
hear you
what-
call me a motherfucker at some point while
Right.
we doing taking calculations, I'm like, okay, then all right, I'm doing it right then. Like, motherfucker,
Right.
get over there and say the right time. I'm like, oh, okay, shit, man. All right, my bad. Like, damn, I thought I
Right.
was doing right.
And that's
so
the point that we got to make into the future, because that was sort of like an initiation, right? Because numbnuts above me, he did the same thing when I first met him. We were doing it to each other, like, yo, who the fuck's this guy? And, looking at him, looking at each other, and then we're gonna ruffle each other, and then we start shooting, and it's okay, he's safe. I don't give a damn what he hit down range, but he
Right,
pointed the
right.
gun at the wrong person.
yeah.
He's a range director where he was. I'm a director out here. So it was like, okay, now, we start to hear about each other, and you got to meet on the same level. You come along, you got to walk through the gauntlet. But see, this new generation jokers, they want to stand in our position,
Yeah.
and
They don't-
you have never been through the gauntlet yet.
Yeah.
They don't even
It's
want
not
to
gonna
pay
happen.
they don't even want to pay the dues. Al
Right.
was a match director for how many years? Well,
3.
over 3. I was a match director for over 4.5 years. So I
Mhm.
ran matches. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, and
Tables down.
yeah, I ran matches and stuff. And but I
Mhm.
also took classes, ran matches, and taught classes all at the same time. And Al did the same thing. So we have a similar background. So we recognize an asshole when we saw an
Mhm.
asshole. So
Right,
it wasn't a really
exactly.
big deal.
Oh no,
But-
it was one of those things that it was just a matter of getting them to match. So we meet this way, and then it's like, all right, we cool. And then
Yeah,
we
because
shake
once we
hands.
started talking, we realized we're saying the same shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
but these new set of cocksuckers that get out here on the fucking range, they get out here and they take these courses from USCCA and NAGA, and
Mhm.
they get like I'm a reference to Big Shooter. Like Big Shooter said, USCCA and NAGA, the certified instructors, DBA assholes. So they come out there and they're thinking, because they got this weird gear on that they bought from Kmart, you know what I'm saying? And their shit looks fucked up. I mean, it's
It is
very
literally
cheap
from
gear,
Kmart.
and then they come out there and they all strutting and carrying on, and everybody's taking pictures. But they figure if they talk the most and talk the loudest, that everybody's going to listen to them. But if you ever notice, they never perform the drill themselves.
Mm.
Yeah, so they'll never show the people how to actually shoot it. Say you're supposed to shoot it like this. Now, when the people shoot it wrong, no. You need to shoot it like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, come on, dude. It's like, show them.
When
Mhm.
you
True.
don't know who or never heard of Rangemaster and Tom Givens, you tell me everything about that right there, because that's the epitome of, for the most part, civilian firearms instructors. That's at the top, and there's other courses that are similar to his, but he's been there for the longest, right? And I've had conversations, and then guys that say, I'm already an instructor. Where do I go next? And I say, hey man, you ever heard of Tom Givens? They're like, who? All right, look up this program called Rangemaster and see if it's interested you.
Yeah, I've used it.
Right. And the thing is that's something that you when you go through it, you don't just have to shoot. You don't just have to go and talk. You got to do all of it. You got to
Yeah.
put it all together. You can't just go through
Well,
and well, you
well,
just in the old days for when I came through, you didn't just go through and shoot. You could be a great shooter, but if you can't
well,
give that
teach it.
information to somebody else,
But see, that's when what's up, Sarge? We see you over there, and thank you for stopping through, dear Sarge. Um, that's where the NRA course, when you took their course, they made you teach that course
Mhm.
back to them.
right?
And see, I don't think USCCA or NAGA dudes do that. You know what I'm saying? I think they just out there that's giving these people certificates and they're signing them
That
off.
USCCA definitely. I don't know about NAGA. I think they were trying, and then they were at one time right in the middle between
Dude,
the two of them.
come on, man. I know a woman who's
Uh-oh.
a NAGA certified instructor who at the time didn't even own a gun. But she's talking about teaching classes. What's up, man? Strap
Wow.
House. What's up,
Strap
my man?
House.
How you
What's going
doing?
on, brother?
Didn't even have a
Wow.
gun.
Damn.
You know, but talking about teaching students. It's like, come on, what?
Yeah.
You know, didn't have the
But
nerve.
I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna say her name because she's a good friend, but I know similar situation. But the thing about her, she was smart. She got the certification from USCCA because she didn't know it. She was just reaching out, and at the same time, she never told anybody because she wasn't confident enough until she reached out to one of us.
Right. Like Big Shooter says, they carry staccato in the Uncle Mike
Oh
holster.
shit!
Never
boy.
instructed people to shoot over
Oh
20 feet at the
man!
range.
Damn!
Now, everybody
Damn.
know I'm a long distance shooter with pistols. I like shooting
Damn.
20 feet.
Yeah.
So
You know
does
what I'm
Big
saying?
Shooter. It's big.
Yeah.
You go ahead and challenge him. I wish you would. But dude, a staccato and an Uncle Mike's, there's no way. I know you saw it, but I'm gonna keep saying there's no way. No way.
Here we go.
And,
Strap House says if you can't train,
rough.
can't
If your
run
trainer
the
can't
drill,
run the drill, ask for a refund.
ask
Yeah,
for a
I
refund.
agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
100%.
Totally. Yep.
Yeah. And
It's scary out here, but
but we don't. Go ahead.
think about this. You got somebody who's new. They don't know the good from the bad.
No, but you got references. I got a bunch of you guys here on the channel. I need thumbs ups on this Rumble channel. Give me thumbs up. I'm gonna start pressing this now, and I need the thumbs up. You guys hit the thumbs up on us.
We got one more. Yay!
So many of you guys in here, man. Hit the thumbs up. Help this channel out.
And
yeah, it ain't working for me. I think I got too much stuff right.
Yeah, we refresh this up to 6.
Oh, I see 6.
Well, look,
6. I got over 27 of you guys in this channel. Come on, hit the freaking thumbs up. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
But yeah, they don't know. Yeah, they may be new. I understand. And so, that's fine. But you can go on YouTube, you can go on Google and check their references. Like if you guys type up Saber Team Tactical in Google, there's plenty of places you're gonna see my shit all over the place. You're gonna see Al and his training all up in there with Saber Team Tactical. He's on the Google page. They're gonna be talking about him and all the other stuff. You're gonna see that stuff,
right?
These guys.
That's a good clue. That's a good clue.
Yeah, you type their shit in, you won't see nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And you also references. When you go to our Google, you'll see people who've actually going through our training, and I try to get everybody that goes through. I missed that group that we had. Well, they didn't really want training.
No, they wasn't even. I tried everything. I should have called them assholes.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. You did. I think you did.
I think I did. Yeah.
So hey, you see what Big Shooter said?
Big Shooter, bring it and hit the bullseye.
He was hitting a bullseye at 25 yards. That's what iron sights.
Yesterday's
Glock 34 9mm.
Yeah, I believe him. Yeah,
he was with you. Do you mean you believe him?
Yeah, he was. I gave him a half a box of my TCM 22, and I said, "Shoot it up." You know what I'm saying? And he sat there. And he said, "I got to sit down." He went
90 degrees out there.
No, yeah, it was about 90 degrees there. Yeah. But he went out there and shot it up. Then I went back and loaded up the PSA Rock 5.7, 2 full magazines, and gave one to Big Shooter and one to Omar. And then I just let Omar shoot the TCM 22 too. So, we were just out there just shooting.
Damn, you had everybody going back to the future.
We was having fun, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
1911. Y'all all going backwards.
Man,
it's the futures now. We're going to ray guns, not 1911. World War II is over.
Man, that gun can shoot, man. Come on now. I mean, that gun can shoot, bro. I mean, it's not the gun. I think it's the shooter. You know what I mean?
The gun helps. The equipment.
Yeah,
helps.
the gun helps. Yeah, the equipment helps. I mean, the gun. I mean, with the powder factor and everything in it, we put it up on the what do you call that thing? I call big orange box I had.
Oh, the chronograph.
Yeah, I had a chronograph and I put it up there, and I shot 10 rounds with it, and it was 17 24 10 rounds, and then the highest was 20.
I don't.
Yeah,
what
24 24.
Which
barrel?
Yeah.
What was the length of the barrel?
5-inch.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. That's pretty fast.
Yeah. It was moving.
And that's a smooth shooter too.
So that's what I was saying. I was going
to. We appreciate you giving your one, brother. We appreciate you. He said he can only give one, we appreciate that one. If everybody else had thought like you, we'd be halfway there by now.
Mm-hmm. Can only get one, bro. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Omar can rock a AK-47. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. And we chrono his AK. What was that?
No, it was my the 416 clone.
Yeah, 16.
7.5 inch.
Yeah. So we was having a blast out there. What's up, Reggie? Thank you for stopping through. Hit that thumbs up, Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Why you hit to
that's the key, is what you're saying is that's the key, is that instructors get out and shoot, and not just the day of training, but get out there and shoot for practice.
Yeah.
You don't know, everything's not always a training environment. Sometimes you have to practice the things that you already know in order to keep that skill going.
Right.
And if you don't do that, then you show up, and that's when you say, you know what, I'm not going to shoot in front of these people because I might make a mistake.
Right. And
I see a lot of these guys do that.
And also a lot of these cats, they go out there and they dress the part like they're, there's a lot of guys go out there and dress
5'11".
Yeah, they dress like they're operators. Be talking and carrying on like they killed 1,000 people, with their bare hands and stuff. And it's like, dude, what do you do in the military? I was a cook. You know what I'm saying? It's
man.
It's like, come on, dude.
Man.
Truck driver. You know what I'm saying? It's like, stop all this stuff. Stop wearing black in the heat. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand that either. I mean, it's like, you make me hot when I see you in the black. You know what I'm saying? And I go out there looking raggedy and look like a bum, but when I unholster and shoot, I can shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that's what counts.
Yeah, don't try to look the part, be the part, be the person. You know what I'm saying? And Big Shooter said the chrono was the bomb. And,
it was.
I had to read the manga on it, what I'm saying, to figure out how it worked.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we had revolvers.
Yeah, revolvers.
Yeah, he brought his
flintlock. His first issue. Issue.
I have two. What are those pistols I have? Those
the Taurus, the 686.
No, I bought two 22 pistols.
They were like Heritage, the cowboy action.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I bought two.
They're fun, except when it's time to load them.
So I got one on my right hip.
I had to learn that.
I got one on my cross. I got a cross shoot. So I and I just keep them loaded. I got a belt and everything for them. They're nice.
Thank you, Reggie. You're right. Country bumpkin. Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Damn.
He's going back to the Wild West. He's already halfway there in 1911. He's going back to meet Bass Reeves.
Well, them pistols,
them
pistols shoot, man. They shoot well. You know what I'm saying? And and it's fun. Because I changed the cylinders out and put 22 magnums in it. Yeah, Ruger Security. Big Shooter brought out his Ruger Security 6357. Man, that thing shoots sweet, bro. I was shooting that.
A few of those,
and it was shooting very, very good.
Two comments. Unfolding Joker. Here we go.
Go ahead.
He knew a cook that cried on deployment and at the end of video games.
Damn.
Jesus Christ, that dude has some issues.
Emotional.
He has some issues. It was
Emotional
Problem
yeah.
set.
And the other one is Straphouse said that your instructor should train more than you and with folks that are better than them. Absolutely.
True.
So I think we have a group of guys. Al doesn't make it because it's too hot, but we'll be out there.
It's too
in
fucking
the
hot.
fall. And we push each other. We push each other with drills. We push each other with challenges. And I think that's what keeps you sharp. Because if you're like me, I don't like losing, so I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to lose. I'm going to keep shooting. I'm going to keep stay on top of the game. Do something, working on my grip every day. Something. I can't have it. I just can't. And I have lost. I will say that I have lost, and I took it fair and square. Didn't cry at the end. But
I'm just saying, if I go out there in the summertime and I'll be out there early, as soon as it gets 79, you're gonna see me get in my car and drive the fuck off. I'm out of there.
I'm out.
I'm out. I see you guys.
It gets up to about 100. Well, at least 95.
All the shit starts disappearing around. You thought everything was just out there. It's all his shit. It's all his shit.
The fan is gone.
We're still shooting. We're still shooting at the targets. It's just that all the other shit that everybody else cares about is gone because he's out there.
The cooler's gone. All the ice is gone.
Everything. All the amenities. Everything's gone.
Exactly.
If you want a sandwich or something, nope. Out of there.
So that's why I don't
bitches.
come out in the fucking summertime.
That's all you hear. Bye, bitches.
Yep. He's out. He's
but
gone.
we are gonna have another meet and greet coming up this fall, and
cool.
it's gonna be I'm planning on possibility of doing a 2-gun meet and greet. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it, especially for the new people.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, but we'll figure it out. It's not
we
not
did
that
it
hard.
before.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, but these new instructors, man, they're just like I said, we're not seeing them right now. I didn't see none of them at the range when we was out
We brought
there.
up the situation, but we addressed the problem. And what I'm saying to you, because I know the guy above me is going to bark at this, but we got to reach out to them. And I have. I've spoken to some guys and I passed them. I told you. I told them about Tom
I already knew what the
Gibbons.
answer was going to be. I just it was funny to hear it anyway. That's funny to hear it anyway.
I put them under my wing. I put some of the guys under my wing. I'm developing them. Give them things to pay attention to, what to look for.
You just fucking nice motherfucker. I'm like,
hey man, I'm telling you, I'm trying to Johnny Appleseed the Second Amendment, bro. I'm trying.
These cocksuckers, they want to come out and go to they want to come out and the first thing they want to do is go and take the hardest class that I have. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and I look at them, I'm like, you're not ready for this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, come on now. I can just size you up and just look at it and say, you're not ready for this. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna tell you, one of my cues is if I see that finger wrapped around the trigger guard, I know they're not ready.
Oh yeah, they're not ready for this.
It'll take too long to get there.
Bro. Yeah, but they want to go straight from 0 to 10 in one class and be like, oh, I'm good. I can teach this shit now. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
And I've seen that. The biggest problem too, I think, is that the mentality with video games, as Unfolding Joker brought up earlier, is that a lot of these guys think that that's a level up. I know plenty of good guys that should be instructors that just don't have the time or don't care to do it, but they're good shooters and they teach their family members. And I've listened to them when we were having conversations, and these guys are very knowledgeable, but they don't do that because they never saw it as a level up. Then you got the jokers that want people to look at them and want to get attention, and those are the ones that you want to stay the hell away from this. This is not for you. Those are the ones that are more attracted to it.
Right.
But yet they don't do the groundwork or to put the foundation in to say, okay, I've trained with this guy. I've worked with this guy. This is my group. These are my folks, whatever, taking this course and develop multiples, like being able to assess somebody because it's low left other than saying aim higher.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. That's the problem I'm talking about. Why are they doing it? Why is most of their rounds grouping low left? That's the thing that you have to address.
Right. Yeah. Instead of
blaming the gun. I think a lot of them, we have to make that transition to basically pass the baton pass the
No.
baton and see. Look at you.
I'm gonna die with this shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. And in the meantime, we're gonna have a word from our sponsor here.
Yes.
And so we got a word coming out. Sorry, Omar, I had to block you there. All right. True Social. Big tech is suppressing free speech everywhere, and it is clear their censorship campaign is going to get even worse. Without free speech, we won't have free society. That's why we need to dump big tech's bosses and join True Social movement. This is alternative. All right. At True Social, you can get your news and opinions set or join up groups based on your hobbies, interests, and make yourself heard on any issue without being sequestered by big tech censors. Join the network that is a leading platform directly, unfiltered access to Donald Trump. This is Donald Trump owns Truth Social, and they can't shut it down. It's not on Amazon. And social media posts. If you want instant access to all Trump's announcement plans and reaction to the biggest issues of the day, Truth Social is the social media platform for you. Break free of big tech suppression. Strike at a blow against the cancel culture and reclaim your rights on America's premier free speech social media platform. Join Truth Social today. The link is be at the top of the chat, and you can go there and check it out. It's free.
All right. You can use the QR code too.
Yeah, use the QR code.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep. Strap House, I agree with you. I said a lot of the issues instructors not continuing their training, and you can't blame that on USCCA or NAGA. You're right. But the thing is, some of these guys, their foundation,
I can hold on. I can blame that on USCCA or NAGA, Strap House. Right. The reason being because they should have encouraged them to come back for clinics. They should encourage them to take classes from other students, from other instructors, and they don't do that. So
but they may do that. Do we know they don't do that? I think almost every instance, because they would get money if they brought the people back. It's a business. The same as the NRA does. They say, okay, we have these levels of classes so that you want to come in, you go to the next one, you take the one-on-one.
Right, but is there a level of classes that you can take from a USCCA?
Yeah, they got rifles, they got shotgun, they got all the run the gamut,
underwater basket weaving, in-flight missile repair, and all that other shit. Yeah,
all of it. Yes, they do. I mean, I'm giving them fair square, but I think he's right. I think a lot of the issue is the individuals, and you know the individuals, they get it, and then we've already said it. These guys get it, and they swear they are the shit, and they don't look back, and they don't look forward. They just stand there and you look at me, I'm the man. You're the same guy that was here last time. You still
or the woman
target. Or the woman. God damn, are you on these women, man?
All right, big shooter. Another issue is these next generation instructors.
Goodness, yes.
They only use one platform of firearm. No double action autos, revolvers, bolt action, or AR-15 AKs or shotguns.
You're absolutely right. And I see that. It's going away to Dodo Bird for real. Most of these guys are coming in, they want what is it called? Hellcat size guns or P365. No more full-size guns. Full-size guns are going away unless they're somebody that's competing. You very rarely. Everybody wants some kind of compact or slim gun. And one of the things that I always tell people is that 1911 semi-automatic, American semi-automatic, we used to hide those. Men used to hide those. 5-inch barrel. Total gun is 7 inches. So we used to hide that. Look at all the good guys and the bad guys. Everybody hid that under a damn suit jacket, you know, on a Sunday morning.
Because they wore a belt.
Exactly. But
he's also talking about there's no double actions.
Mm-hmm.
And
double action, single action was where I came in.
Right,
My
yeah.
first
I
gun
thought it
ever
was
shot.
flintlock. I thought it was flintlock.
Oh,
Oh,
that
Oh
was a
yeah,
good
yeah.
one. That was a good
damn.
one. That was a
Okay.
good
That
one.
was
I didn't
good.
think
I
it was a
wasn't
weight.
able to
Yeah, you
keep
gotta
it
get
up.
That
one
was
out.
good. That was good. Yep. Hey, look, I tipped my hat to you. That was good.
Yeah,
That was
Got
I
me right
got
here.
you. I got
Got
you.
me
I
right on the
got you.
chin. Got on the chin. That was good. That was good. That was good. Yep. I gotta watch my
um,
back around these guys. Whoa, that was a good one. Yep.
or
I was trying-
revolvers. Yeah, because I have a revolver with a RMR on it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it
Mhm.
shoots very well.
Right.
And
Just is that a double action only?
yeah, it's
Or
just double and single.
right. But I mean when
Yeah.
you shoot it, you
Oh,
shoot
when
it.
I shoot it's
Right.
double action. Yeah,
Exactly. And
with
that's
the
the key.
RMR. Because
I'm gonna tell you.
I can stage the hammer. You know what
One
I'm
of the
saying?
things that I've seen, and it happened for me, and I've seen other people. You shoot revolver to a point where you're proficient, you'll see the semi-automatic go up. The proficiency with a semi-automatic will go up.
Yeah.
Revolver, especially a double action revolver, and you see these guys are cocking and then fire. That you got about what
you
2.5
don't do that.
pounds at that point. That's
Don't do
bullshit.
that. Don't
Yeah, it's
don't
bullshit.
don't cock it. Just pull the trigger and boom.
Right, keep squeezing. Bring the full trigger press all from the front all the way to the rear, and you will see your skills go up. I
And
tell
you and
everybody, get a revolver. Get a revolver.
yeah, because you got to hold that aim and pull that trigger back at the same time.
Yep.
And man, that is amazing to see once that bullet hits in that
Bro,
bullseye. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know. Mike may not be on tonight, but
Oh,
he
he's
will
not.
tell you
Yeah.
with that. My Beretta is the same way. Double action, single action, and I'm telling you, I know it. I know I've shot that gun so much and in different competitions, and this is police oriented competition way back. And that gun was made in 1997. I shot it between 97 and 2004, I think is when we got rid of them. And I'm telling you, that gun, I just know it. Anytime I pick it up, I don't have to shoot it every day, and I still know that gun. I know exactly where it's going to hit. And was it 15 yards and a paster? I'm gonna hit it. I know, man. There's no doubt about it. One shot. I'm not going to use. I could do it in 5. I'm gonna do it in one shot.
Right.
No, and I know.
But also, like Big Shooter said, they don't practice with bolt action rifles. I have a bolt action rifle. I have a couple of them, but I just don't bring them out because the ammunition is just too damn expensive. And but they'll get an AR platform and they won't cross over to an AK platform. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and then
these are people I call friends almost.
Damn, man. It's cold-blooded.
Yeah, I will get to that. Or shotguns. And if they get to a shotgun, it's always the
one you got.
Which one? No, I have
AK-12.
Oh yeah, I have a
Sega 12.
Yeah,
they always have some type of semi-automatic or something that's going to mitigate the recoil for them.
No, I got several shotguns.
I know you do. I'm just saying what you were mentioning is always some kind of box fed magazine. I see them. The guys come out and it's like that's
what
cheating.
That's the new thing.
But I understand this is also modern technology and it's cool. But I do feel that when we talk about this stuff, you gotta take it back old school sometime and get that 870 or 590 or even 500 Mossberg.
Well, I got a 590 that's still magazine fed.
Well, but it's pump.
Yeah, it is pump.
Right. I'm talking about semi-automatic.
Oh, okay. You're talking about semi. Yeah,
like
you got to manipulate the action. Okay.
Exactly. Get out there and manipulate that action and feel that all 12 gauges going through your shoulder back there. Feel that. And and look, make sure you get that cheek rest, because if not, it's something going. You'll be black and blue on your chin over here.
Yeah. Well, they always get the pistol grip, and then they try to shoot the pistol grip.
Oh my goodness, that's the worst.
And knock their face out.
Worst. That's the worst. The other one, Omar, help me with the name of it. The one that looks like the blunderbuss, but it's a shotgun.
Are you talking about the broomstick?
Shockwave. The shockwave. Man, unless you're a hardy hard going to Pirates of the Caribbean,
it is definitely a fire gun.
Right. So Big Shooter said he starts everybody off when he teaches with 22 auto pistol, then a striker fire 90mm. And if they catch on, then he goes to a 1911 45. I never actually get people to a 45. You know what I'm saying? But,
well, if that's what they have, then
if that's what they have, that's fine. But I don't.
The store sent me a guy one time, and he had a 1911, and I told him he wanted, as fast as he wanted to be proficient, tell me he need to go back and trade it in and get a 9mm. Big tall guy that used to work with you, Omar. He sent this guy over.
He said trade it in.
Oh,
Chris.
Chris.
He sent this guy over, and he had a 1911. He wanted to be a security guard.
I would give him
I worked with him
$200.
that day. I worked with him.
I would give him
But-
$200.
Stupid.
Damn.
You probably would offer him 50 and conned him into selling it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
give me a box of ammo.
Exactly.
Would have got the deal.
Yeah.
and make him feel loved.
Yeah.
He would have went away happy.
I did you a
Shit.
favor.
See, there it is. There it is.
So Al went from blowgun to Beretta 92.
That's right. When I got
Yeah.
when I got my first pair of shoes, went to Beretta.
Jeez.
Man, I still want one of those guns. You know what I'm saying? I
telling you, bro.
don't see it happening because it is too expensive. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? The price is just too much. Somebody dumped out. Al dumped. Oh, there he is.
It's nothing. That
Yeah.
was you.
That was me.
Yeah. Put a little piece of crumb underneath the table.
So did I dump out, Omar?
No,
I-
but the squirrels running again. They were running.
Did
away
I go
squirrels.
black, Omar, or did Al
No,
go black?
just me.
I
went
Oh,
blue.
just
I didn't even go
yeah.
black. I went blue.
Oh shit.
he went blue. Oh damn.
Blue screen.
Yeah. So you say talk to him. I don't like I said, I don't see him at the range anymore. So you probably seen them more frequently than I have.
Yeah. Mhm.
And do they come and try to visit you and try to talk to you or what?
Yeah,
what
well, it goes both ways. Sometimes I start the conversation, and sometimes they do. But it's a thing now that it's work on a mutual respect thing because most of the time that we're busy, we're doing something. I see them, it's kind of like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? You guys, what you got working on? Blah 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 blah. But it's never been like, oh, come on over here because I got to work into that. Because if you bring somebody over, that's an anchor. Now they slow everything that we were trying to get done. Right?
Right, they're gonna be saying, they're gonna be like,
done.
what you want me to load? You want me to load how many rounds?
Yep.
And that's speaking of that is I just want to say this is different, but every class I have, if guys notice when they come out there and they'll be like, you only putting 6 rounds, and they be like, all their magazines are full.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna hit you with that.
Full
Was my
magazines.
next thing is that for
Full
one,
magazines.
we don't do if your magazines hold 17, we don't do 17 because
No.
we're enforcing reloads, so you can't count them. So we do 10, 6, depends on what the drill is.
Yeah.
And most people, with us, we come upon those reloads without knowing, and now you have to react like it would be in reality. So you can count the rounds all you want, and then I'm sure there's guys out there that's smart enough to you got 10 rounds and you got 5 targets, each one's getting 2. After that, I need to reload. But when we get it all with everything else you got to get done and pay attention to this, and then you're starting over here, and then this guy's doing it the same thing on the other side, and you got to do it faster than him. Most people realize when that magazine locks back, is oh shit, and they got to get it going.
I got to reload.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're doing it more being more spontaneous.
Spontaneous. Yes.
Spontaneous.
English is the first language, guys.
He's from Barbados.
That's right. So it's better than being the last time the motherfucker said I was from the Congo. Like, what the
Oh shit, Congo Jack. Oh no.
So, but it's one of those things where you get it together and you learn, and it's forcing you to do a reload unexpectedly, which most likely will happen if you get to that point in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't understand it. So that's the other thing. So when I bring people along, I go through all of that right from the beginning, so that when the guys get there, we can get into a flow and we don't have to go through this each time.
They don't. Big Shooter says they don't count their rounds when they shoot a string 7 rounds shots instead of 6.
Yep. And see, he knows because he's
seen it.
USCCA. No, what's the other? GSSF. I seen that there too, because there's what's the Big Shooter? Tell me what the round count. It's not Vickers. It's the other one. What's the other count? Comstack. When you have to have the exact amount. Can't be one over. Can't be one.
Oh
less.
yeah. It's not.
I've seen guys get. It's one of the two. He knows.
We used to do stage where it was it'll be fixed. It'll be a fixed
Right.
amount of shots
You have
on
to
the
get that
stick.
amount of shots,
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
more, nothing less.
We'll
And I
say,
see
all right,
guys get upset because it's only one. Nah,
yeah,
one is done, bro. You're done.
yeah,
You lost.
yeah,
We can't do that because you tear up the rules that way. The integrity is to say 6. Everybody else did 6. Why you do 7?
yeah. The 2-and-2 drill. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Um, yeah, the 2-and-2 drill is I forgot the term that we used to use for static shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Virginia
'Cause
count.
no, well, I never called no damn Virginia
I'm
count.
telling you, it's Virginia
Man, it
count.
was a word I used to use.
Comstack, shoot all you want. Virginia count stages require a limited
We
number of
never
shots per
used those
target.
words, man.
I
Maybe
know you
down there in the
didn't, but that's
range,
the difference.
that's not the words we use on the
I
range
know.
for IDPA matches. You know what I'm saying? It was something
Okay.
else. I remember I
It
used to
is.
write.
You're right.
I
It's
used to.
another one. Vickers
I
count.
used. Yeah, Vickers. It's
Mhm.
Vickers count.
I
Yeah,
said you're right.
Vickers. Yeah, you said it right. Yeah,
Mhm.
Vickers. Vickers is static, so
Mhm.
you can only use even in the build drills.
Right.
But it's the Vickers count. It's the count. It's how you count the rounds going in. So if I say I need you to shoot 6 rounds and 6 rounds only, that's the Vickers. And so if you shoot 7, I penalize you 5 points for shooting 1 point off, and then I
Right.
take your best shot off and count the rest of them. So if you had a
Mhm.
bullseye on the X, I'll take that one off. You know what I'm saying? And count the rest of them. And that's why I used to do that uh, on the 6-shot build drill from
Right.
20 yards. I used to always do that. It was always a Vickers count. You know what I'm
Vickers.
saying?
And
So
just for the record,
and you
Vickers
start.
count is IDPA and Virginia count is IPSCA, which is also the one that I always get wrong because I say USPSA and then you say no. I think I just did it right.
Yeah, you
Bam.
just did it right. You
I
just did
did
it
it
right.
right. See that?
And so the reason now you just fucked up my train of thought.
I'm sorry, bro. I just think
Goddamn. I was gonna say something about that drill.
right.
Fuck.
The 2, 2, and 2 drill.
No, I was talking about the 6 round shooting the 6 rounds at 20 yards under the Vickers rule
Mhm.
count. You start out with a full magazine.
Right.
So you start out with 10 rounds in the magazine, and you can have 2 other magazines on you full with 10 rounds, but I'm only going to require you to shoot 6 shots.
Right.
So if you get happy and get carried away and can't count your finger pulls, that's on you. I don't really give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's your
Yep.
problem.
But
You know?
it comes with a penalty. And see, I
Yeah.
think that's the thing when we even with not only new instructors but all of them. What happens is a lot of times we don't penalize ourselves during training.
Right.
We just take a mulligan and do it over. You know, and I've been there. I've seen guys who are really good shooters who you demonstrate and offer something new that they haven't done before, and they are marginal with it, and they want to be at the top, and they do it and do it. So you do it. The more you do it, of course you're gonna get better.
You're gonna get better.
But that's not the same as if you came in cold and do it.
Right.
You see?
Yeah.
And that's the thing about those counts and going to those matches. What I like is you only get one chance of doing it. You know, it wasn't just keep doing it until you get your best time.
But these new instructors won't do those courses. They just now going to go do it.
Right.
And
just as quick as he came in, he's gone.
yeah,
like
I
that.
think he had to go take a shit or something.
He's like Batman. Black man.
Yeah, he's still there. And but they won't go take any.
But I see him at competitions. I see him out
you
there.
have?
Yeah, man, and that's a good thing. A lot of the guys who are, becoming instructors, they're going out there. They're going out there. US, the second one is always they're out there on the regular.
PSA.
Yep, that one. They're out there on the regular.
That's fun. That is a fun match to shoot. The only problem is you can go through 150, 200 rounds in that whole day like it was nothing. You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
been out there in a while. They've reduced that, so it's not.
Oh, they reduced the round count.
Yeah, I mean you're still getting up to 100, but it's not like you remember before it was like a required 150.
Yeah, it used to be 17 rounds on one stage.
Right.
You know,
they're still a little happier than IDPA, but not not crazy.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
it. That was a. I mean, that's if you really wanted to test your shooting skills, and it's not about tactics. That's the place to go. You know what I'm saying? Because you're really you're gonna test yourself. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
The
And
one that gets me is the moving, there's laterals because you
mhm.
gotta make sure you shoot everything.
Yes.
You can literally you could walk past the target and then
Hmm.
it'll be only a foot away from you,
Hmm.
and you're not gonna miss it. But
And
you
they're
if
not
you
gonna
don't
say a
see it,
word. They're not
nope,
gonna say a word. They're gonna let you
nope.
miss it too.
You get a walkthrough. You
Yeah.
should have known. I mean, trust me. When I first started, I walked past a bunch of them, and then it was like you get that feeling like there's something wrong. It's so clear. You finished? Yeah. No. Yeah. It's like, yeah. Should I say no?
I,
Yeah.
I always gave you. I always in heighten. If you're finished, show clear. And if
Try to
I
give a
did
little
that,
clue.
I try to
Like,
give you a hint.
right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm clear." Boom,
Yep.
drop him. All right,
Like,
cool. You missed 2 targets.
exactly. Exactly.
That's
Oh
20
boy.
points down.
Easy. Oh my God. It's
Yeah.
terrible, man. At that point, you just want to pack your bag and go
Yeah,
home, man.
yeah, because you just lost the stage, so
Yeah,
you're done.
there's no one
You
to
know what I'm
doing
saying?
nothing at that point. But
Yeah.
see, back then I was, getting my feet wet, and it was always the nook and cranny ones. So you got a line of targets, and then that one that's right here, literally you could touch it
The
that
hardest one.
close. And that's the
Yeah.
one I would forget.
The easy
I
it's
get
usually it's the
all yep,
easy it's the
yep.
easiest one you forget.
I get
Yeah.
that 15-yarder. This joker that's about a foot
Yeah.
away from me gets
Yeah,
man.
you miss it.
So
Yeah.
that goes.
Didn't even
Yeah.
see it. Didn't even
Yeah.
see it, man.
But people are taking classes, and I do see them taking a lot of tactical classes are being taken, especially with pistol. And I know Reed up in Tennessee is doing a lot of rifle courses up there.
Right.
And one of these days, I'll probably go up there and take one of his classes. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He have you actually shooting at 300 yards or more. You know,
Yeah,
with,
if you're with an
the
AK
rifle.
shooting 300 yards or more.
Oh yeah, AKs, ARs, yeah, you iron
That's fun.
sights, optics, yeah. He's out. You actually hitting it. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, he's a good dude, man.
yeah,
I've never met him, but I've heard a lot of good stuff from him.
yeah,
From
yeah,
various friends.
yeah. He's
Courses.
a history buff.
Mhm.
And but I want to say all you guys in here, if you guys are watching this show on Rumble, please hit the thumbs up button. You know what I'm saying? You guys are sitting here dozing off, thinking about your loved ones.
Mhm.
Jeez.
Hit the thumbs up button to help this show out. I appreciate it. And I'm refreshing, and there's still no more thumbs up. You guys just won't hit the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Mhm.
what's up. But
Hey, Sarge, you good, man. These guys, everybody still loves you, Sarge. If you're on Rumble, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, go to Rumble.
right. And if you're on YouTube, just go ahead and hit the thumbs up on that too. You know, I
Yeah, we
see a couple
appreciate you.
guys over
Yep.
there. And okay. So
And Twitch too. Ooh, Twitch.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got one person over there on Twitch, probably me. And
Yeah, hey,
and
I went to Rogers and I love it. And I tell everybody the same thing. When you get to a certain level, Rogers is the next evolution. And I do the same thing with some of these new guys. Big shooter, I tell them the same thing. I said Rogers, right here in the state of Georgia, is up in LJ. You will learn, and you will learn a different style. It's almost like learning one style of martial arts and then doing something else, go say with karate to jujitsu, because it's totally different style of shooting up there. But I think it's more realistic shooting as opposed to what I learned as a police officer for 24 years. I would take Rogers 35 years ago. I'd have picked up Rogers. But I'd rather that than when I've adapted Rogers to what I do now every day. Yep. So not to what's that called when you spill the beans? I'm not gonna spill the beans on Rogers. You need to go up there yourself, and it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And as he said, it is a 2,000 round count.
yeah, $1,500 course too.
Shooting.
Yeah,
Shooting.
and you're gonna shoot.
Check off your bucket list, man, if you have one. If
I don't
not,
have one.
make a
All right, my bucket list is already checked. Everything is on it, already done. Already done everything on my bucket list. Now there's nothing else I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's a few things that involve going completely berserk.
When you're 80,
That's not on the
when you're
bucket
80
list.
years old,
That's
there's no bucket
that's
list.
that's gonna be a reality probably. So
Well, there you go.
See, the
yeah.
problem is Alfonso's 80, and at this point, there's nothing left.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
shit!
okay. Get out of here.
Hey, fire back.
Oh
That's
man.
what I told you.
That's
People,
call
All
back.
right.
protect your neck.
All
Protect your neck.
right.
That's funny.
Mhm.
Goodness.
All right, dear Sars. Thank you for stopping through. I know you gotta
Yeah,
go to
man,
another
definitely.
job.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I don't know. We're gonna take this subject to next week and talk about another part of this subject where we're gonna talk about how with police officers. We're gonna talk about with how the industry has changed with the firearms instructors.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I just
And it's more like on that same note, what you're saying now, qualification versus training. There's a lot of guys out here that are qualified, right? Because they passed the test, but are they actually trained? It's
yeah,
a
not
difference.
not
We
everybody.
train.
Not
We
everybody can
train,
teach.
right?
Not everybody can
We
teach.
train, but
Yeah.
we're not qualified. But yet we
Right.
have more skills because your training leads to skill. Qualification covers you in court.
Yeah.
You see, you passed an 80 on the qualification course, and that's great. But at the same time, you shot the wrong person. See,
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
problem.
that's the difference between qualified and
That's the
trained.
issue.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This-
So, but
this-
yeah, it's definitely something that we can dig into next week. But on this note, I still say reach out to the new young people and pass the baton. Even old curmudgeons like the guy at the top. You can do it, Al. You
I have
can
a
do
hard time talking to young people.
it. You have
I
a hard
just-
time talking to people you don't know.
yeah, I have a hard time. No, I can talk to people. I've been practicing generating conversation with them. I've been practicing and try to make myself a little bit more friendlier and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I do it in the grocery store and some places. That, I practice. Yeah, I practice.
You need that book, Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Mostly, I reason I don't like talking to people because it takes me off from my watching. Because I watch it, so I'm always watching. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm talking to somebody, it takes my watching off.
Yeah.
And because I watch everything, and it's a lot of fun to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Oh, I understand.
Yeah. And but yeah, I guess so. I don't know, man.
It's the only way. It's the only way, bro. We gotta pass the baton to the next generation. And like you just said, I hope in comedy and jest that you want to take it all with you. You have a lot of knowledge that you could pass on.
True.
I'm gonna set it up so I'll introduce you to some young people.
Okay. Okay.
Just the way you said
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really want
Oh,
to.
man. Just the way- just the way you
wanna.
said it.
We'll see how that goes. Okay.
I don't wanna. I think the biggest issue is if he growls at him,
Right.
what's gonna happen?
Well, you
'Cause
see
they're
what
gonna
happened with the other
fold.
stream.
Like
Oh, you weren't
he's
there.
you'll be fine.
Oh, you weren't there. I got to bring you up to speed. You weren't there. But on another note, Omar is not in the new generation anymore. He used to be. He's at the age now where he's moving on to the.
He's one. Yeah.
He's about to be. He's at least a senior statesman. He ain't an elder, but he's up there.
Right.
He's like silver. No, he's not even silver yet.
What was you gonna tell him?
Oh, about your ass out there with that guy.
Oh, I was gonna tell him yesterday. I forgot.
Yeah, bro, man. There was a private event. I'll tell you later. It was a private. I'll give a
We'll tell you after the show. We'll answer after the show.
private event, and the young man was getting ahead of himself, and he just got ahead of himself, and Al brought him back the way Al can.
Oh,
He'll give you the details after the show.
If it was a physical deal, dude would have been on his head. How about that?
Oh,
If words were physical, dude would have been on his head, upside down.
Yeah.
I was like, and me always trying to be in the middle. I backed the fuck up. I got the hell out of the way. I was like, well, you know what? I've been trying to slow you down, my man, and now.
Oh, we'll talk about it after the show, guys. Listen up. I just want you guys to hit the
I'm
thumbs up.
Hit the thumbs up
On the
please.
show. All right, I'm gonna like I said again, I'm gonna be at the Paul de Meadows Art Festival, Crafts and Art Festival on September 7th, September and 8th. That's Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And free parking, children under 12 for free. And that's going to be it. Yeah, it's coming up after Labor Day. And that's 906 Elderberry Lane, Villa Rica, Georgia. If you're in the state of Georgia, come on by. Yeah. And it costs $3 for entry fee. I forgot about that. For adults, $3 entry fee. They have ATMs on spot. They will have food. They have free parking and all types of crafts and festival. I'm going to be at booth 106, 161 and 162. And
no,
just look
on the podcast.
Just look for the Saber Team Tactical banner. The banner will be flying, and also look for the banner on the table. And once you see that tiger, just stop by and say hello. Even if you don't buy anything, just stop by and say hello and just say, hey, I watched the show. I see you. And boom, just wanted to meet you, and we'll have a good time. And we'll see you from there. Other than that, what you guys got? I'll announce it again next week, guys. What you got? Only thing I have is let's see you guys on the range. What you got, Omar? You're a guest tonight.
Pretty much same deal. See you on the range.
All right, what you got, Al?
Keep the Second Amendment alive and pass it on to the next generation.
There you go. And don't forget, guys, if you're watching the show to the end right now, give me a goddamn thumbs up. See ya.
For real.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to do this right. I keep doing that, Al. And you keep letting me do this. We got to run this.
What is that?
I forgot to hit it.